to this guy here with specialised science. He's got a NAF there right at the front. You can actually walk past it. Right. Well, a NAF check here. Because of the accident yet? Because of the accident yet? Well, this way. If I'm not careful. Not forgetting the other side, of course. We have an alleyway here, so check it out. Let's go. Come to the corner, I'll have a look at the gallery. It's ready for that guy. Whatever the case may be. Oh, that's nice. Corner guy here. So what you get, like, yeah. This car's moving backwards as well. They're suddenly starting to move backwards, and you don't have to be right there. But you'll see that if I was there. Just turn the corner there to look at the other side of the gallery. Guy suddenly appears. I mean, it's predictable as a predictable thing. Fascinated by galleries. I should look for the work in the gallery. Pretentious crap that would be. Pretentious pile of shite that it would be in any case. Yeah, part-time, something like that. It got me a hand to getting some paintings in there as well. Check a line. Haven't stopped and stuff to find that you can get them a bit out of sync. Of course, you've still got the here. sinking it with the bike here. So you caused any accidents yet? As I say, diversions in a built up area. Catch your attention when you've got to be watching the traffic. Clearly. Looking like you caused any accidents yet? Check this side. You caused any accidents yet? That was staged. Maybe jump. Just one shit after the other. That's what the camera's for. Catch this horse trap. Here, corner. Run the corner now. They really are the comedy Borg, aren't they? You caused any accidents yet? Have you caused any accidents yet? Slightly behind thing for the traffic lights here. Corner or whatever. Oh, traffic lights first certainly. And we are here. You caused any accidents yet?
Really?
The lights for the corner. Normally I'm expected to cross over there, but do a dangerous thing. The lights are dead there. Obviously this is a bit kamikaze. Just take your time. Oh, right back. Right room, right room. Bike for the corner of course. Duff light guy here. Don't know where that was. Oh, just a bus. Yeah, these sides of course have a little yellow car guy here. That's reminding me, remember the little yellow car earlier? So yeah, these said if I was on the other side to be crossing here, so walking over there, so you got a car in at the back. Whatever side. Red. So there he comes in to sort of looking to clip me around. We've got another one to cover both sides. Yeah, the yellow car earlier. On the other side of town at Leaf Walk. I pointed out the yellow car because he came zipping out the side. He was out of sight and he came zipping, zipping out the side of the thing. Well, I didn't say. He came in zipping out the side. These again, Virgin. And I went up to him and pointed the camera straight up at the window and see you later then. And yeah, says asked him how it's going. And I was like, what? Do I know you? Because I meant to mention this book, that's for these are for the corner bikes and the Warden this side, just in case the camera never got it. There he is, the Warden with the at that side. I'll make it, I'm going this way, but I just want to see what's there. What do you know? So the threat, of course, is you get the lights and you don't know where it's actually starting up. Check out the sky again. Yeah. And this side. And in the corner, of course. And again, intersect. Sure. Yeah, so that's just a threat when you come around the corner because you don't know. Tough light, by the way. In fact, actually, I can't moving. They've got the same thing with the bikes. That's why they've got the colours as well. Because you got quite. Whoop, you don't know what speed they've got. A lot of people talking on the street. Apparently, it's only just the width for me. Everybody's talking to some, but if I'm talking, I'm feel like according to that bent the other damn clearly talk crazy because I'm talking to myself, apparently. You caused any accidents yet? See what I mean? Yeah, this side now, in the sky. Can you see it? You see it? You could do the zoom, but it tends to either fucking turn the goddamn thing off. This woman's gone too slow behind me. I feel a sense of being tailed. It's keeping the speed too much for mine. Chance or otherwise. I can also use it for crossing roads when the cars come out along with the bikes that are distracting them. They're to distract. Anchor point, obviously. In that flight again. We're calling this. Here. The bike looking to clip if you're there. Car there, of course. Right on time. Every single time. Just about. Could do that, going about kayaking and stuff, yeah. If I stop, I'll let other people get in front of me. But any surprise at the corner here, see? See here. Same thing again. That's a bit fun, maybe. And this guy now. So we'll just make it obvious. Show you how obvious and how dangerous it is. I might have been distracted by a bike. And the same again here. You caused any accidents yet? Nice one. There's a wise guy. How many accidents have you caused today?
Actually, none. And to be honest, all I'm doing is coming around these cars. I'm hardly cycling.
No, it's alright. I'm saying it to all you guys.
Yeah, well,
You're number 5.
yeah, I'm actually just walking my bike.
Put it on defensive, eh? So here's the lights. And check it out. Red stripey. All coincidence? I think no. Run the guy for the corner. Maybe going to oh, guy comes in here with a sneaky move there. Tesco's, yeah. And the corner here. Oh, messed up. Another one. Check the car here in the corner. It's the light missing again. I'm not actually quite sure of these lights. I don't know if the one at the bottom is to indicate the direction we're going in. But it's certainly... I'm just kidding. It's certainly useful, isn't it? Seems to say go, but nobody's there. Corner shot again. I think I've got some sort of sixth sense or super quick at noticing. I just stop with expectation. Yeah, this fucking... I mentioned that because we got the corner here. Let's cross with this guy. Check it out. Bazinga. So just one after the other lined up on your route, as is obvious. Again, you could be crossing the road and guy just caused any accidents yet? What did he say? He won't report me to the cops. Have a come out in court. What did he say? Have you caused any accidents yet? 'Cause See there, guy there at the back. I'm going to mention the anchoring point here. You caused any accident yet? Have you caused any accident yet? That's me, Mr. Dick. Oh shit, that was pretty dicky. Tricky dicky. This side. People assume because you keep going you're scared. So they get abusive. You get that camera as well. But you know they're still going to be there, so it's all just horseshit. We've got an opening here, so this is kind of useful for suggesting. Unless you just got into, sort of happen to get somebody passing. Doug, parallel cross here. My street, which I get busy. I can actually see if somebody's there. I think when you answer somebody twice, that's enough. Or did I? Did I just say that once? I think once is enough. Myself. Everybody's a dick but them, eh? I don't know why she says come out, she's never in. But obviously you got a difference in attitude with these people. Yeah, one guy's sort of going to the semi-apologetic gaslighting thing, another one's aggressive, yeah. According to the level of obnoxiousness, yeah. I mean, it's like I say, like some of them, you know, like the likes of the guy that was just a moment only sort of walking with a bike sort of thing, yeah. He's actually opposite the anchoring point, he's actually exactly where I expect to be. Anchoring point being the opening, Tesco's, as usual. But you know, he's almost sorry he has to do it, yeah. And the other ones are kind of gung-ho, self-righteous tricks, your proverbial aggressive, self-righteous, useless idiots, yeah. What's that we're going to do? There's no answer. Watch this street. Look at the Duff line. Yeah, to the right. Anyway, as I've said, the point isn't to avoid it, it's to so, corner. Clearly I'm the dick. Same again. So I'll be coming down for the corner here for the streets and we'll see what happens, but I'll actually turn left. We have joggers. Cars will just come in, tell me to be there, but for a crossing. busy, isn't it? Let's have a look at this. The time in here. Let's have a look. See, everybody right on time. Right on time. Dunedin Street. Both drives, unless this is called something else. No, this is Dunedin Street as well. And again, what? And here. Caused any accident yet?
Sorry?
Have you caused any accident yet? I've said it twice. And this side. You caused any accidents yet?
What?
There's constant badgering. This is actually my street. Constant badgering until you actually get to your. There's another one. You think, why is there so many? It's because, well, it's like badgering them and unconscious attraction to guilt. So whatever you do to increase it. Anchor and plant. The gate here, where they used to come, the zip out. The timing seems to be a bit shit. Well, the car here, that's a bit shit. We'll get the bike up here. No, car here, but it's our bike up the top. See where this car goes. So as I say, we're here, and you get this right up to your door. So the thing now is, the way they got it covered, they'll come out themselves at some point, or so they're waiting on somebody, or they just got to sit there and drive off. Doesn't seem to be in a hurry. Fucking waste of time for me, that's for sure. Sit in the dark there. Semi-dark, whatever. We have a lot of light in this situation. Excuse me. Glasgow handkerchief. Yeah, so back on the other side of town, and the yellow car that I mentioned, and advanced anticipation, a nice intercept, and I haven't recognised him as a bloke that works in Hopeton. Trouble is, they got the ego's fear of retaliation. The back of her mind there. So this person's going to be a bit. I don't know if it's a he or a she. She'll be a bit apprehensive when. Yeah, she's made mistakes. Have somebody to the left here, coming at the same time. That would be the intersect. See it now. And then otherwise, relatively empty street. Walk up on the other side. Notice they got somebody there to cover them in case you did challenge them on anything. A mysterious witness appears. This guy's crazy. This guy's fucking bonkers. You know, I was just passing, I was just coming along and funny how it's synced. Same thing every time. Yeah, so the boat that works at Hopeton, serving the meals. Sort of square-headed looking bloke. The bloke that was in the yellow car, as far as I'm concerned, the bloke that I said, how's it going? He's like, do you know me? I don't know you, or whatever he said. And of course, yeah, you're the guy that hooked in, yeah. He said, oh, that's my brother. Well, that's one hell of a coincidence right there, isn't it? And all the cars that there's been today and all the bullshit, and I just happened to go up the house, having spotted the yellow before, and it's not the first time I spotted it, there might be other ones, and I know we're going to get some bullshit, so I probably recognised him, actually, just because he came, it was so obvious, and yeah, I recognised him, yeah. And he says, that's my brother. Oh no, that's not me, that's my brother. That's an old one, isn't it? I mean, that's what I said. That's what I said to him at the time. Just that's that old chestnut. That's my brother. See, what I hadn't got around to mentioning was that whether it actually is him or his brother. Because it's terrible to see it, and you either see or imagine a slight difference, or a very good resemblance, but not actually quite sure. And yeah, but I hadn't got around to saying what with all the rushing and distraction and all that let's get a cup of tea. others in my pocket, and then it didn't actually stop me doing stuff. Oh well, I can't find the key. I don't actually. Do I have no, I don't have a light in here. I usually it's not for any. It's just the bolt. There's some wrong with the fixture, and I need to get another light sorted out. You sometimes get these plugs, these turkeys, these twonks up here. Done a corner thing. Here the guy and his bike at the top, you know. He's stationary bike. Yeah, that's a fucking plane. Yeah, two helicopters earlier back in Cannon Mills, you know. What the fuck, man? Yeah, so this bloke, which will be in the earlier daytime sequence, afternoon sequence, these videos is worth mentioning because I had already cottoned on about him being a Hopeton's square-headed bloke, yellow car bloke. I recognised him. I recognised him right away. I'm not quite sure of the circumstances now. It's easy to get mixed up through time, you know. But I was walking down. I wouldn't be Dundas Street. It's one of the streets parallel. It's one of the streets I'm at all the time, but I've forgotten the name of the street anyway. In Newtown on the way here, you know. And this was like one spring or summer or whatever, and yeah, it was all right. Autumn, whatever. The weather was all right, and. So I'd got past around the corner, across the road, diagonally. So I was, but it was before all this crap had started up. I certainly started up again. I mean, there was certainly some shit going on, you know, but it was a bit more sort of random, looking to suck you back into it, which is what actually happened. This is why it's all started up again, you know. I retaliated, I reacted to whatever, and then so yeah, to get it going, it's basically what they want. You know, you got, like most of the rest weren't bothered, but you got some factions that don't want to let it go and looking to start up again, blah blah blah, and you guys, and take your time. It makes bike seem common, doesn't it? But I missed the brakes back there. You get some of them that haven't got any fucking lights, and you get this shit in your face. Yeah, so I'd crossed diagonally from this corner in the Newtown, and then I saw a sudden a bright here. So you get the bike past and you get this one just sort of coming out at the same time. There's this constant gaslighting. As if to also create the impression that there's actually like tons of bikes naturally, you know, but they just happen to be there with each other at the same time. Excuse me. Yeah, this is Newtown, and turned the corner, crossing the diagonally, and there was suddenly this bright flash of light caught my attention. I think Mr. Duff light there. Look at this horseshit. I myself, black car, thinking that they know, they're well aware of where I am in the flat. Because for one thing, I haven't put the light on in the sitting room. I've just come through here, so it's actually dark through there. So that's pretty clear. So it isn't too hard to guess that I'm here. Yeah, any car going by and saying, okay, it's at the window, and just keep the shit going, you know. But whatever, that's fine. Just, you know, get it on camera. So there's a bright flash of light on the road to my right in the daytime. I was like, what the fuck? I turned to look at this, and then there's some more flashes of light. I thought, we've been sort of like fucking UFO shining its beams at me or something here. I mean, what the fuck, And I turned around, and then it's on my shoulder. I mean, it's on my shoulder. There's a flashlight on my fucking on my clothes on my shoulder. I turned around, and then I just see the light fading. The light's coming from a window. It was coming from a flat in the corner, or near the corner, and it suddenly fades as the person tilts or turns it off or whatever they did. Whatever it is they were doing, whatever they had. So I'm like, alright, and turned around again as if to walk off, and then I turned around again suddenly, and then there's the light sort of like flashing at me, and then it suddenly vanishes. Obviously I'm wrong footing them. So that was intriguing. I actually wrote about that at the time, but probably just in an email or something. And so of course I kept that in mind. And it was certainly before we got the endless barrage of this, this shit, this endless crap, barrage of crap. New band name. And I probably forgot a couple of times, but whatever. When I went by again. But anyway, I remember one time when I went by. The idea was I wanted to check the name on because I knew what flat it was, bottom flat, right hand side, whatever, just down the corner of whatever fucking street it was. I've forgotten. Funnily enough, it was Wilson. I say funnily enough because the whole Wilson thing, Robert Anton Wilson and Robert Charles Wilson, sci-fi writer, and my favourite sci-fi writer, and of course Colin Wilson. I was always big on Colin Wilson. Big on Colin Wilson. Person's just came out there. She's got to run for a fucking car. Joggy. Come at the same time again. Bizarre. Again, that seems just like suggestion to me. As you'll see in an otherwise relatively empty street. So we're getting another one. Taxi! Yeah, so Wilson, an easily remembered name under the circumstances. Which now just occurs to me, I could always look to find out this bloke's name, Yellow Car Guy, or his brother, or whichever the hell one it is. The fucking mutant android it is. Whichever Borg it is. My point being that guy comes up at the same time as somebody's gone by. Same thing again. Somebody in the corner now. And still got a dodgy car. What happens at once, huh? Gonna sneeze. Oh, that's my cover blow. You don't get much sneezes, when you get the coughs. They're good at the coughing, but when you're going by and stuff, but you don't get much sneezes, I should get a phantom cushion, whoopee cushion, for when they do that, That's what I liked about the fun snap. Again, we've got somebody there now, it's all go, And then we're kind of done. Well, it's tea time-ish. Bit later. Yeah, but I haven't explained the connection with the bloke. Yeah, I went by one day, and as I say, I clocked in them, whatever. Whether and then a different day, probably a different day, I went by, and then the windows were open, or a window was open. Yeah, and net curtains behind. Slim, look at them. Show down the idiot canal. Okay, Clun Canal. And I just stopped outside by the garden, the fence, and just stood and looked in, you know. I'd actually caught the movement behind it, not that somebody was just somebody moving about. You know, walking away from it, sort of thing. You could see partly through it, you know, and there was maybe partly light behind it, something like that, you know, going out for a hall or another room or something, you know. And eventually the guy caught on, you know, that there was somebody standing there, that I was standing there, you know. So of course he's like, I just sort of, I was able to see pretty clearly. He never whisked the curtain away, so I must have been able to actually see quite well through it, yeah. You know, and he said something, of course, like, what are you doing there? What the fuck? You know, yeah, something like this, you know. And of course I just walked off, you know. But he never came after me or anything. I noticed he had a penchant for white shirts, you know. It's actually, fuck this again. That's a pain in the ass. Just glad I'm not sleeping on that side. Must be quite windy. And then, you know, as we've got an increasing build-up, stocking in general, or expecting at corners sometimes, whatever, there's actually a seat further down, like where I was, where I'd been walking before in the light. There's actually seats there, benches, you know, in Newtown areas. And, you know, I just sat there one day and I was sitting about a bit and, yeah, waiting for the red cars to come in, and sometimes I'm sitting there with a red clown nose on and stuff like this for when they come in, and funny, it makes them laugh and they try to kill you. Yeah, and he happened to come in, happened to be there in car one day. Got his car, you know, the bright white shirt and square head and dark hair, and I thought, yeah, it's that bloke again. So of course, I mean, that was a while ago. That was I don't know, that was a couple of years ago or something at least, you know. But I recognised him immediately as soon as he was in Hopeton there. Stuff like again, look. White. Maybe they think my electric's off. Maybe it is. I mean, if they thought that, they'll really pile on the crap. I see somebody coming out here. I wonder if that explains that. I never noticed we've got this stuff light at the same time and stuff. But yeah, as soon as I saw him in Hopeton, yeah, as I say, a place where I go for a free meal, save on money, and I'm actually skint. Okay, finishes his call just as he gets here, whatever he was doing. Can't at the same time, of course. Yeah, for Edinburgh's favourite fat starving artist. Yeah, so he's appeared recently. I've been gone for a while on and off, but he's appeared recently, you know. I reckon the same thing, the same look, you know, the bright, yeah, the white shirts he goes for, you know, the bright white shirts, and contrast with his dark look. Maybe somebody told me it looks sexy or something, you know. But that's what he goes for, and I recognise him right away, yeah. He's got a sort of slightly wide boy style, you know, just, there you go, big man, and all this stuff, yeah. All this Scottish bun homemade bullshit, yeah. But he seems alright, you know. And, but I recognised him right away. I thought, is this just another piece of their cleverness, another bit of their gaslighting here, you know, or they'll just do that to put one, you know, the sense of putting one over on you, and you trying to rack your brains just do it. I knew right away who it was. I remembered him right away. So as I say, other side of the town today. No, I've noticed the yellow cars before. Yellow cars, whatever. And so I'm coming in for the corner. Where all the cars are parked at the side of the job centre, actually. And that actually surprised me slightly. That I thought he was gone. You know, that he'd actually just sort of went in. You know, right in and around the corner a bit, maybe backed up, and then came sort of like shooting out again, in a sense, you know. To probably, you know, to be there in front of me rather than fucking knock me down or whatever. But and then, but he was close enough. He was close to. I recognised him right away. There you are. That's you again. I fucking knew you were a plant. And there he is saying, "Oh no, that's my brother." Yeah. I'm like, hey, how's it going? Oh, do I know you? Do you know me? Yeah. You're the guy that was having a little experiment, you know, shooting the light on my back and stuff, and the side of the road and stuff. Back in the Newton there. In fact, I know where you live. Whether it's you or your brother. So we'll need to do a little experiment. We'll need to do a little stink bomb experiment. See how that goes. Don't figure out that one. See if he makes the connection. If he actually expects that. Something going back 2 or 3 years, yeah. I actually remember this, yeah. But again, it just confirms that, yeah, guy's a plant. Hoped it. I thought myself, yeah, at the back of your mind, you would normally think, like, nah, you wouldn't even remember, or you think, oh, nah. At the back of the mind, there is the possibility of that lingering doubt, you know. There was. But you're alert, you're aware, and I somehow know how to just hang around at certain points and see what happens, see what we get, you know. Keep an eye on people, that's the difference. And if need be, pointing the camera in their face. He didn't even say what you did with the camera. I've got the camera and fucking pointing right in his face, yeah. He's like, oh no, that's my brother, and how come you're pointing the camera in my face? But nothing, no gaslighting, nothing. Oh, you didn't want to dig too deeply. Stripey. Let's get the lights on. I think they think something's happening. I've got a bit of a cup of tea that I put on as well. So yeah, this guy's a plant. It's exactly what I thought. I've said that before a number of times, you know. As bizarre as you think it is, as weird as you think it might be, as unlikely as you think it might be. Most of the time you may as well just assume it's exactly what you thought it was, because more often than not that seems to be the case. I suppose it depends on your level of harassment, stalking, you know. Well, you could say from the point of view, no wanting to like make yourself paranoid or feel paranoid, be paranoid, whatever. Maybe you think, well, it's a part you'd be better just going into denial, because I mean that's your initial reaction when all this shit starts. You know, and say, well, just take the view that if you don't think it was, or you're not sure, why assume it was, yeah. But if you do, it means that you're alert, you're ready for the next time. you're ready to pick up on things, you know. Certainly when you get on camera as well. And as I say, there's this whole thing about people saying, I mean, I'm aware that yeah, it's all diversion. It's all, what's the phrase I'm looking for? I don't know, I can't remember. Deception, whatever. Bait and switch, you know, whatever. Confuse your perception of people, everyday events, you know, there's things that are going on around you. Who, you know, who's who and what's what and who's doing what. But you know, this thing about when people have said they want you to think it's everybody or don't assume it's everybody, and well, of course it is. How could it be everybody? We know that. But don't assume it isn't a whole bunch of people that you're seeing and that you think it is. Don't not assume that, I mean. Because, as I said, depending on the level of harassment, that might be exactly the case. All these cars coming in and out, you know, adjacent to you, and people coming in and out and coming in and out of places, that isn't chance. As I mentioned numerous times, when they lost track of me before, through no intentional effort on my part, that runny person at the top there, there was none of this shit. As I say, it's less common than you might think. Far less common. You can say, well, you never actually noticed it before this. Yeah, but when they did actually lose track of me and I was going to keep my eye on it, there was none of this shit. As I've said, there's no bikes at corners, there's no people just zipping out and in and out of places, you know, in front of you that you happen to be passing, or, you know, going behind you or coming out in front of you, or, you know, one after the other. There's none of this. Because it's less common than you might think. Because all the places, all the people in Edinburgh, I mean, well, you know, why should it happen one and a half after the other to you? No bikes on corners, no duff lights, no people coming in and out, no cars coming in and out. Nothing. I was actually surprised at the lack of it. It had been turned off by a light, you know, like a light. And I got to have a seat and you know, relax on a bench, and I was waiting for somebody to fucking recognise me, you know, because they pass information on your photographs around apparently and all the rest of it, a whole bunch of shit, you know. I thought somebody's going to pick up eventually, you know, and spot me, but again, there's just so many streets in Edinburgh. It's just impossible to be there. The notion that, you know, that you've got bikes there on every corner and every even Central Street even in Edinburgh is just, or any town really, is just would be ludicrous. The idea that could just happen in whatever street, every person, every pedestrian, every punter just happens to be at. You know, there's a bike there on every corner, even centrally in every street in Edinburgh. Is of course it would be ridiculous. And of course, you know, when they lost track of me that day, as I've said many a time, nothing. There was bugger all. There was like a holiday. I could have actually taken off. Never been practical. You know, just get on the bus. Got another town for a wee while, you know. Got my hometown and visit a few people, this or that, just vanish for a few days or a week or something, you know. But I like to get back to the internet and stuff and get on with things, yeah. Not sort of turn up people's door like a waif, you know. But I was able to relax, as I say, in the town, and from the, you know, right from the other side of town, till I got just about here and they picked up on it again, of course, because no way you're going to be coming back. And you know, I could relax and remember how it was and how it should be. Experiencing what it's like for other people that have absolutely no idea this is going on. But at the end of just you know, to an extent, I can quite understand why they see this as some unlikely, possibly mad conspiracy theory. I was just able to relax, like normal, like a normal person. Sitting on that bench, and it was dark by that time, and take my time, relax, and then none of the shit at corners and junctions, traffic lights, yeah. Started up again the following day, of course. Started up as soon as we was getting back here. But before that, they just they could have tried sending them to every street, but I don't know, maybe they never had enough at the time, or hadn't built them up yet, or I don't know. Okay, over there, so we're getting the convergence of things again. Let's pretend I'm going out. Little red guy there. It's certainly, wow! It's certainly some time-consuming shite, that's for sure. But my God. But of course they've never really had any sense of what a waste of time it is. Because the world does. The non-creatives. Stuck in a loop. Literally stuck in a loop. That they can't see around, outside of. Literally going around in circles. So, let's see. Ding! Funny how they mysteriously just appear, isn't it? To hang about. This corner thing. Oh, again. Getting something here. Artist Studios over there. Up there. Anyway, look at this twunk at the corner. A cheeky bastard there. It's timely as ever, eh? Must be exciting for them. Finally found a purpose in life. Everything that'll make up for their fuck ups and every other thing in life. The relationships they can't seem to keep. They keep fucking up, screwing up. The non-projects. The fact that they're never going to be well known, they're never going to be famous. They're never going to be known and loved by the world. Let's see her. Oh, batteries are gone. And it's a taxi. Yeah, I'd probably indulge in this shit if I drove a taxi as well. What a fucking bleak little life. So you get to see who's at. Right, I'm done.